We're ready for action. Some Tuesday night game of the week action here, the EMRHL. Upstairs at Hockeytown in Saugus, Massachusetts. We have the Zook and Duke combo out there right now as the light blue team is Vanilla Ice taking on the dark blue team, or the royal blue they like to call it. They are Bismarcky. Here comes the Chino now, known as Zook, to Estrella. Estrella to Lucas Valandry, had to fall off his stick. And Valandry retreats. Valandry part of the championship team last season. Valandry lost. Now he's stuck on Zook's team. And now, nice pass to Shane LeMay, moving in, shot, and a save by Jimmy Celeste. Dan Armstrong sprung Shane LeMay, and Shane could not come through on the breakaway against the worst goalie in the league. And it's a little confusion what's going on. They're trying to buy himself a goal. But Celeste indeed made the save. First shot on net's a breakaway, and it's a save. Now Surrett throws it in deep behind the net. It's LeMay out front. Armstrong had to go right by him. And here comes Estrella to Valandry. Lucas Valandry trying to go around Surrett, couldn't do it. Scotty Layden came in. That shot was blocked by Surrett. And here comes LeMay the other way, trying to take it away from Surrett. Now loses it. Surrett picks it up, goes around Estrella. Shot, waffle, saved by Celeste. That goes in the corner. Dave Martini subbing in, dishes it to the other sub, Scotty Layden. Both back on D. Now it's Valandry. Shot to score! Lucas Valandry going top shelf. And the first shot of the game on Frosty goes in. It's 1-0. That's just how they do it. A couple of subs on the help. Off the face-off, Jay Albert looks like he's playing forward up there, number 22 with the cage, but he loses it. Valandry moving his shot, that was a dump into the corner. Estrella picks it up out of midair, that missed. Now Estrella picks it up, back to Layden. Shot kicked aside by Frost. That might have been going wide. I'm not going to count that as a shot on net. Now it comes Louis Carmona. That one hit him in the face, and he pushes it up, throws it behind the net. Just over 2 minutes played, 1-0 the light blue team. Here comes Martini, subbing in. Dave Martini goes wide on Sal, throws it in front, knocked down in front, and Surrett clears it away. Potential breakaway. There goes Louis Carmona. Louis moving in, had it chipped away by a diving Scott Layden. You never see him back check like that. That was actually nice to see. Now Layden, a little lazy pass for Estrella. Here comes Louis again. Louis Carmona, shot, a save. They're just giving him chances, 3 for a quarter. It's like Salem Willows out here. Here comes Valandry the other way. Lucas going around Sal. Had to hop off the stick behind the net. Sal trying to clear it up, knocked down by Martini. Martini flipped it back to Estrella, but it went over his stick, and he's got to retreat. 13:44 to go, first period. 1-0 our score. A long pass up to Lucas, stayed on side. Holds out of Martini. Send it off to Estrella. Estrella looked off Ben Corman. A shot that was blocked by Alberts. Martini in deep, playing defense. No stranger to that position. Behind the net. Now comes out to Ben Corman. Ben dishing it off to Estrella, who sends it in deep to Martini, who's still up there playing defense. Way up high. Well, he had it knocked away, and it goes out of play. And the face-off will come in the Bismarcky zone. Zook rolls out the second line. Spuglio, Duke, Ben, himself. Albert's second line as well. Sal, Louis, Sean Andrews. Looks like Albert's got all the defense playing forward. Maybe this is some kind of a punishment or something. Now Louis pokes it in deep. Louis Carmona behind the net. Throws it in front. The pass is blocked by Duquette. Carmona shot and a save, and Jimmy Celeste is going to hang on. Officials for tonight's game, we got Jim Griffin down there. And down here with the mouth and the hair is Rob Downey. On the draw, Spuglio and Armstrong. Armstrong was it back to Silva to Andrews. Andrews snatched it through a screen, tipped by Armstrong, never got through. Now LeMay with a move. LeMay backhand pass. That's the shot on the net. Armstrong jamming at it. Save Celeste. And he's going to cover up. Great chance there by Dan Armstrong, sniffing around the front of the net. Notice how he didn't give it back to Shane on a give and go. Steve Duquette trying to get a stick. Can't get a stick, so he's got to kick it up and hit Griffin. What are the chances of that happening? Dan Armstrong flip pass in front, trying to connect with LeMay. Couldn't do it. Taken away by Corman, but it bounces back to Armstrong. Armstrong moving in, snapshot saves. That's big rebound in front. It's going to be swept away by Duke and Corman. All the way down to Frosty. I think it's the first time he's touched the ball. The other one went right by him. It's LeMay. Shane LeMay with a head of steam. Skating through the whole team pretty much. And now lets it roll into the corner. LeMay in front for Armstrong, and Ben Corman with some terrific defense. Benny the ball down in number 17, chipping away from Armstrong. Here comes Spuglio. Spuglio shot deflects. Stays in play off the net. Zook somehow fell down behind the net with nobody near him. That was kind of bizarre. Now Spuglio in front, knocked away by Silva. Cicchino throws it in front, nobody there. Picked up by Andrews. Andrews pass to Shane LeMay was intercepted by Sal Silva. Here comes Sal, dropped it for LeMay. LeMay shot. So he caught Duke right in the crotch. Andrews the shot. That whistle's wide. He's seen with chances, but shots are going wide. Picked up by Andrews now. 10.5 to go in the first period. 1-0 our score. Lucas Valandry has the goal on the first shot on Frosty. Now here comes Andrews trying to get away from Duquette. Andrews plays it all the way up to Armstrong, who was hanging. Armstrong had it taken away by Coleman, but Duke gives it right back to Armstrong. Armstrong goes around Cicchino. Armstrong moving it, cuts to the front. Couldn't make anything happen. And Duke pokes it up. Lucas straight off the bench couldn't get it, and Surratt slams it back in. Shane LeMay behind the net in front to Armstrong. They jam at it, and it's a save by Celeste. With his glove out, he made the save. 9:51 to go in counting. First period. 1-0. Armstrong wins the draw, but he let it sit there, and Valandry picks it up with Estrella. 2-on-1. Valandry to Estrella. Goal! That's an easy one. Everybody kind of stood there for the dark blue team off the draw. Lucas took it. Estrella jumped into play. Easy tap in. And it's 2-0, and Zook's on the bench for another goal. That's kind of how it was last week. Every time the team scored, you knew where Matt Cicchino was on the bench. Estrella with a shot. That was blocked by Andrews. A shot to score! Estrella got his own rebound, and Frosty's seen about 4 shots, and 3 of them have gone in. A lot of assists on that play. I don't think there's a 19 anywhere, but now Lucas trying to get it again from Surratt. This time Surratt wins the battle, throws it up as Jay Alberts hustles in. Tried his hand on forward this season. Alberts trying to get away from some people to throw it in front. That didn't work. Martini flips it up, and here comes Valandry. Around his man, Valandry moving in with Estrella. 3-on-1, pass across. That was knocked away by Andrews. Layden was trailing to make that a 3-on-1. Long clearing pass hit a leg. That makes Alberts onside. Alberts throws it in front. Nobody home. Layden back. Layden seems to be everywhere. Little get up and go in his step after 2 weeks of being kind of lackluster out there. And Andrews takes it away from Lucas. Plays it up the board. Martini steals though. Martini throws it into the corner. Valandry back to Estrella. Pass in front. Knocked down by Surratt. And now here comes Jay Alberts moving in, trying to get it around Layden, moving in, bumped off the play. They both go down. Long pass hit the stick of Valandry. Bounce to Andrews, gives it Surratt, gets a return pass. Here comes the blue team the other way. Louis Carmona throws it on the net. That was blocked by Martini. Alberts behind the net with 7.5 to go. Still looking for their first goal. They've had a breakaway and a couple of great chances, but Jim Celeste has answered the bell. Layden, nice touch pass of Valandry with Estrella again. Cross in front, shot deflected. Now Layden a shot, that was blocked. think Surratt might have got a piece of that 2-on-1, nearly knocked it in his own net. And Surratt's going to scale it down and change up. He played 10 minutes. It's 3-0, the light blue team. Shot and a save. Louis Carmona trying to get the rebound. Albus threw it on the net. And now here comes light blue team the other way. It's Estrella. All four guys are up. Martini, Valandri. It's Martini. Shot save by Frosty. And he's going to hang on. Then the busy goalie down there in this first period. And now we get the Zook line out. So we should see all the action down in the other end, and that's where the ball's going. Surratt slaps it down. Celeste leaves it. Actually, now he plays it up to Spuglio. Spuglio over to Corman. Rennie the ball, leaves it for Spuglio. Makes a move on Carmona. Here comes Spuglio. Ramstein his way up through center. Had to take it away. Here comes Carmona. Louis trying to move in, but he's all by himself. Puck comes back to center. Big shot by Surratt. That goes wide. Albus throws it on the net. Saved by Celeste. And he's going to hang on with just under 6 minutes to go. Keeping the shutout going. Jimmy Celeste with the new pads. I don't know if he's got them on the right legs or not, but they're new. On the draw, Surratt with a blast and a score! Right off the draw. Danny Armstrong winning that one back, and this time they didn't mess up on the draw. And Zook's out there for the first goal of the game for the blue team. So it's now 3-1. Draw. Armstrong pokes it ahead, but it's going to be pushed ahead by Duquette. Surratt now throws it out of play. Faceoff comes all the way back to the white line. Or maybe the closest blue dot, whatever comes first. On the draw, Armstrong takes it away from Zacchino. Armstrong trying to split the D, and does. Armstrong moving in, but had a poke check nicely by Celeste. Armstrong shot blocked by Duquette. Sal trying to play it with his hand and missed it. Now it's poked in all the way down on Frosty. Oh, the big collision with Spuglio. Griffin saying he was pushed in. And now Spuglio roughing it up with Sal. A little upset on the play. Pass up, intercepted by Armstrong. Taken away by Duquette. Now it's back to Red. Ooh, almost hit us in the press box. Goes in deep. LeMay goes around Corman. Around Corman again. Throws it in front to Armstrong to score! So the Zacchino line goes out there, and they go -2 on that shift, and all of a sudden it's 3-2. Nice behind-the-back pass by LeMay. He found Dan Armstrong, who buried it. But now the Zacchino line gets off, and they bring out the big guns to finish up the period. Landry behind the net, holding. Send it back to Layden. Tough pass, though. And now here comes Silva the other way. Sal Silva up to Armstrong. Armstrong shot and a save by Celeste. Silva trying to steal, but it's Martini now. 3-on-1 if they hurry. Martini pass in front. Couldn't connect with Valandri. As we have some of the lesser players showing up for the next game arriving. Limos have pulled up out front. Limos and Plymouth Reliant K's. 3 minutes ago, first period, Layden pushes behind the net to Estrella. Back to Layden, trying to get around LeMay. Couldn't do it. LeMay flip pass in front for Armstrong. Throws it at the net. Save Celeste. Didn't get a lot on it. Now in front of Gaddishaw. Oh, and it saves Celeste. LeMay is spoon-feeding Armstrong right now. Landry moving in around the man. Poke check by Frosty that goes back in, and it's a save. And Frosty, who's probably allowed 4 goals on 5 shots.
That'll cost you $1, Frosty.
3-2 score. Right now, Jimmy Celeste, the better of the 2 goalies, if you can believe it. Now back to Layton. That was
Frankly,
blocked.
Dave, I can't believe it.
No, he's got his new pads on. He's got the Justin pads on. He's playing like a new man. Pass up, intercepted by
How
Layton.
come they didn't work for Justin?
I don't know. Here comes Alberts now, trying to get it to Andrews, but he had it taken away by Estrella. Gives it up to Sal Silva. Sal Manella with a play. Sal now plays it to himself. Layden knocks it down. It goes up, and it's out of play. Tough break for Layden. Minute 50 to go and counting in the first period. 3-2 our score. It was just 3-0. Till a couple of quick goals. One by Surratt and one by Dan Armstrong. Now Layden throws it at the net. Shot and a save. Frosty. I don't know how Frosty picked that one up, but he did. Oh, the referee falls right off the draw. Looks like he might have got his hair dirty on the play. And now here comes Alberts. Had a poke check. Lucas back to Estrella. Estrella moving in. A shot. Oh, it hit somebody in front. That might have hit the skater. Andrews saving a goal. Now it's Layden to Estrella. Across, intercepted by Louis Carmona. And Louis on his horse. Pushed it up by Martini. Oh, Martini, a borderline interference. Stepped right into him.
Come on, Griffin, you gotta call that interference.
Louis not happy with that. Shot in front. That's a save by Celeste. Carmona sniffing around.
Don't call it.
Poked away, kept in by Andrews. Andrews holds the shot, now finds the open man. There's Sal Silva. Sal moving, that shot goes wide. Albert's on the rebound. Had it taken away by Martini. Albert's put away Martini. And here comes Lucas the other way, and he scores! After a couple of great chances at the other end, a long outlet pass hit Melandri, and he was off to the races. And he's going to make it 4-2 right here at the end of the first.
Holy shit, Zook's team is winning. Zook, you actually have a lead?
And that's going to end the first period. With the score, the light blue Vanilla Ice Team 4 and the dark blue Bismarcky Team 2. We'll be back with second period action in just a minute.